Thank you very much for stopping by and speaking to me. I know you're both very busy, obviously, at the moment. You're getting ready for the new album to come out soon.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We're very excited.
Excellent. And obviously it's called V, or is it 5?
Called five, yeah, Roman numeral 5, but you can call it V if you want to.
That's just because it was a V, I was like, is it 5? Is it V? Is it? Yeah.
It's one of our missions.
Yeah,
it's one of our missions to teach people the Roman numerals.
Exactly. See, if it wasn't for the NFL Super Bowl, nobody'd know what they were. So it's okay.
I love it. So how was it recording it? Did it take a while, or was it something that came quite smoothly?
Chronologically, it took a while.
There you go, Ronnie.
It was a day. I love this Zoom game. I love it. Chronologically, it took a while because of schedules, and a lot of life was going on. And I won't even mention the world shut down with COVID and all that. But the actual recording process, when we were in the studio, to me went very, very quickly and very smoothly, because we had already worked up the material for the most part, and we knew things. And Jim, I'm pointing to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's it. A lot of the songs were written, 2020-ish, and everybody knows what the world was like then. And we'd actually played a few of them live, testing them out, just letting them, because once places started opening up and we could play live again, we just want to play the new stuff because we were excited about it. And once we got into the studio at GAT3 in Charlotte with Glenn Tabor, which is just an amazing facility and an amazing spot anyway, we already pretty much had all the material lined up and ready to go, and everybody went in and just knocked it out of the park. Yeah, we're very excited.
Oh wow! So you were well prepared then.
Yes, we were, and it was a very organic process too, because one of the first tunes that we cut was "Damage Is Done." And we basically went in, and if you'll see the video of us and Damage Is Done, that's actually us playing the song on the take that went down. So we, very few overdubs, maybe an acoustic guitar here or there, but it recorded very in a live sense and all together in one room, and then overdub solos and some vocals and stuff. So it's a really organic sounding record. It's us. It's not auto-tuned all to hell and all that. I mean, it's us.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's what I like. What is your favorite song on the album? Is there one that particularly means something to you?
Ronnie?
Oh, you're gonna throw me under this bus.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there and ponder for a second because I like them all.
There are a lot of songs on the record that I like, as far as just when we write songs and I do my part, I try to, in a way, subconsciously, I guess, write what you want to hear, or what I want to hear, excuse me. And I really like, I like Horse to Water. I like Dance with the Devil. I like them all, to be honest with you. I mean, there's not a throwaway on the whole thing. There's no filler on this one. They're all good songs.
My favorite. I mean, as far as to play, I like the first song on the record. I like Hard Life PhD. I thought it was kind of funny. Ronnie said he wrote a lot of the lyrics by just some of the Southern sayings that I say as a redneck country boy. So, something kind of cool about that. It's just a rock and roll song. I mean, it's nothing. Everybody says Southern rock this and Southern rock that. We're a rock and roll band. We just happen to be from the South. We just happen to really sound like this. So, we're not trying to be anything that we're not. And Ronnie's right. There's really no bad songs on the record. I like, we've been rehearsing them all as if we were just going to play them all. We got 5 records to pick from, of material, and you only got a 90-minute show. So, I mean, some people, maybe if they like a particular tune, they may not hear it. I mean, we're not a 3-hour headliner yet, it's some thing, but we play. I mean, it's fantastic to have that problem though, because, no matter what song pops up next on the song, it's like, oh, cool. the next, cool. This is going to be great, So
Well,
that's, but I like Hard Life PhD. If you got to pick one,
when I listen to, I mean, there's some things on the record that are really I think I guess stretches for us. I mean, Rise Up to me is a musical stretch. When Marty brought that idea in, we all just kind of listened to it. It was like is this Marty's opus or Marty's epic, because it was so intricate and so laid out. But then as we worked on it, it became, everybody contributes to make our sound what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that song, to me, I'm really musically proud of that one, because it shows some depth that Marty really, when he came in with that music, I always loved the challenge when he comes in with a riff, or Ben comes in with a riff, or somebody comes in with an idea. I always love the challenge of, okay, what lyrically, where can I go with that? And I'm really proud of that one too. Rise Up is a real shows some musical maturity for us.
Mm. So is that sort of how you put songs together? Someone comes in with something and then everyone has a listen and sort of like tries to throw in their own little thing to add to it.
If you really want to know how it's done, and Jim, correct me if I'm wrong, if I go astray.
I'm not saying anything, brother.
Somebody comes in with a musical idea. Usually it's Marty Hill, our guitar player. Yeah. And usually it's Marty, sometimes it's Ben, and they'll play an idea, and that you're onto something when somebody else in the band goes, hey, play that again. And then it starts to happen. And when it really starts to cook, and this, the riff gets played again, and then Wyatt has a beat to it, Bolt has a bass part to it. The other guitar player, whether it's Marty or Ben, will come up with a counterpart to it. And that's when it's cooking, when I get the legal pad and go sit on the couch.
Yeah.
When Ronnie goes and sits in the corner. Yeah. I love it.
I sit in the corner and I stay out of the way. And then I'll wait, and then I'll go, oh, this is okay. And then I'll ask questions like, what do you hear as the chorus? Or what do you hear as the verse? Well, and if it's what I hear, then cool. If it's not, I may make a suggestion. The great thing about guys, we all work well together, and nobody gets their feelings hurt when somebody doesn't like their idea. It's like, okay, you didn't like that one, I'll think of another one. It's a really organic process.
Well, that's good. If you're all able to work together, at least that means you're going to be working together, even longer.
We're eight years in. The youngest, the person who's been in the band the least has been in the band over 8 years.
Oh, there you go then.
So, I mean, we've seen each other at our best and our worst, but to me, honestly, I got to say, one of the things that makes me really excited about being in this band is that process. And live is just, oh my God. I mean, I'd eat that for breakfast if you could serve it. It would be a great way to start the day.
I can imagine that being quite an accomplishment. Yeah, all of you together, all bringing in your little bits of a song, and then however long later, it's sort of like, wow, we started off with one little riff and now we have a song.
I think it's really cool. Go ahead, Jim.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to say, if you sit down and, I mean, Ronnie's a songwriter. Ronnie's written hundreds of songs, and I've been a part of writing a bunch of stuff. If you sit down and say, okay, I'm going to take this complete song into Preacher Stone rehearsal, and they're going to learn my song because I wrote the song, your feelings are probably going to get hurt, because, the guys are going to hear something and go, well, wait a minute, why don't we do this rather than that? And, then all of a sudden, your idea becomes this grand idea, I mean, all of a sudden everybody puts their 2 cents in, and then bam, then we've got a song, not Ronnie's got a song or Marty's got a song, Preacher Stone's got a song.
Yeah. And the thing I like about it, Wyatt is a way better, this may be a shock to y'all, but Wyatt is a way better drummer than I am. Jim is a much better bass player than I am. Marty and Ben are,
I don't know,
tons times better guitar player than I am. And the other cool thing that I think makes us unique is you got these guys coming from different musical backgrounds. And those backgrounds, they show up. It shows up stylistically. It's not, there's no way in the world I'd make a record by myself anymore, ever.
Oh.
because I just, it would sound too much like me.
Oh, stop.
Sound like us.
You can't do it without them. That's what you're trying to say.
No, I mean, no, it would not be the same. This is a beautiful, powerful thing.
Oh yeah, I agree.
We appreciate it. Yeah.
To have that sort of energy all together and be together so long is quite an accomplishment as well, because there's so many bands out there, they all get too big headed at some point and then they can't write together anymore. So being together as long as you guys have, and you're still knocking out the songs together, all together, not just one of you doing it, like all of you putting your bit in, that is brilliant. You don't see that very often.
Thank you. No, I agree with you.
It's something to really be thankful for.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily just the 90 minutes on stage that you're playing with each other, or the 2 hours on stage. You've got to live with each other another 22 hours. So I mean, you know, you don't want somebody sneaking into your hotel room with a pillow to smother you while you're sleeping, you know, or leave you at a bus station in Germany because, you know, they're tired of your mess. You know, you gotta, you know, these guys, everybody in this band's been a part of bands that have had record labels and things in the past. But when this group came together, it's because we wanted to make this style of music with this group of guys. It's not like you can just plug and play. Oh, we need another drummer. He's making me mad. You can't replace a Wyatt. You know, you can't replace a Marty Hill or a Ronnie Riddle. You just can't do it. I'm extremely fortunate. You know, I'll just go ahead and tell you that right now. And they're very lucky to have me.
Hell yeah, absolutely. I was going to say that. That was coming. That was going to be the next thing.
No. I'm just kidding.
But I mean, we've been through a lot. I mean, we've been through a lot. We just lost a member not too long ago. Our keyboard player passed, and I think that draws the circle closer together, and makes you. Now we have, like any group of men together, or any people, any humans together in a close proximity. You know, I'm sure I'm going to go out on a limb here and say there's probably a ton of things I do that get on other people's nerves, but you stop. But see, Jim's leaving. You stop.
I had to adjust my camera
already.
Bye, I'm out of here.
But yeah, you do stop though when you're faced with these difficult times that you've gone through, and you really look around, and if you stop for a minute, you take stock that you really there's so much to be thankful for, so much to be grateful for, and I love these guys. I mean, and that means what it means. I mean, I love these people that I'm playing with, and we're so blessed to be able to do what we do, meet people like yourself, and do it on our own terms. I mean, you can't put a price tag on that.
No, I have actually. I read a couple of like reviews from previous gigs and things, and one thing I did sort of spot was that a couple of people were saying about your chemistry as a band on stage, but by the sounds of it, just speaking to you, it sounds like, you know, that comes off so well for a band. Like I said, because you're also tight. And you work well as a band, and that comes off in your performance as well. It's not just about, like Jim said, it's not just about going out and playing for 2 hours or whatever it is. You're going out, you're all together, you're amazing as a group.
Well, I think
feel that. Yeah, thank you so much, Suzy.
I think the thing that really, for me, and I can only speak for me, that I'm not ever I won't even mail in a rehearsal. I mean, when I use that expression, we won't, you know, I'm going to sing in a rehearsal like we're playing in front of, you know, 50,000 people, because that's the energy that I contribute to it. And and everybody plays the same way. So the first time we ever went to Europe, a guy that was managing, taking care of the tour management, he goes, you know, everybody says they play in front of five people or 5,000 people the same. He said, that's a cliche. You guys actually do it. And a lot, we play for each other. I'm not gonna be slack. I'm not gonna let anybody down.
No, that's it.
Yeah, when you play with this caliber, when you play with this caliber of musician, it's like when another interview that I've done, it's just like, what inspires you to play or whatever. It's the guys that are beside me. I want to be the weakest link in the chain, and if I'm the weakest link in the chain, working as hard as I'm working, then you got a pretty good chain, because all these guys are strong and every one of them bring it every time. It's not like, oh, there's only 100 people in here. Oh no, be all mad or something. It's like, dude, I've missed a bunch of bands playing because I was sleepy or something. I didn't go. It's not because the 100 people that are there deserve it. Deserve the show because they paid the money. They're buying the merch. They're doing the thing. Yeah. And it's not like you're out digging a ditch or something. You're playing music, man. This is fun.
Exactly. Everyone should have the same performance, like you said, regardless of if
sure.
It's 5
sometimes you're
sick.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, sometimes you'll be under the weather, or sometimes you can't be absolute platinum all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you at least need to strive for silver. You know what I mean? You at least need to strive for gold. Sometimes it's you're under the weather or whatever, but never because of a bad attitude. Never because you feel like, take some kind of high and mighty, position on it, because we're extremely lucky to be able to travel, and like Ronnie said, meet folks like you that work hard at doing exactly what you're doing and spreading the music around and trying to turn people on to music they may have not have heard before. And I applaud you for doing the same thing, sitting around talking with a bunch of Southern boys for a little bit on your I'm sure there's something you could be doing at this point in time.
I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing.
The accent, by the way, the accents are real.
Oh, you're not making them up.
The accents are real. This is the way we really talk. This is the way we really sound.
I love that.
No,
we love funny. Yours.
That is funny.
We thought we had
absolutely. Yeah.
We thought we all had great British accents until we went to England.
No, I never thought that. I knew I was
terrible. I thought I was pretty good. I'm terrible.
You wasn't trying to do like a Dick Van Dyke thing, was you?
Yeah. No, he was basically just like any kind of what was it the show based out of Birmingham that we watched, Ronnie?
Peaky Blinders.
Oh,
Peaky Blinders. Yeah, we're just like, it's like everybody just goes, "Oh, Tommy," oh yeah, I've got a British accent now. I can be like Arthur.
No.
Well, yeah,
Newcastle.
They're a bit north.
Newcastle is a language of itself.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I think a woman cussed me out on the street, but I don't know exactly what she said. Yeah. It was funny. She was walking her dog, and she went blah 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 blah. I was like, "Yes, ma'am. I'm out of your way. You go here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Whatever it was."
Have you been to Scotland yet?
Yes.
Yeah. We
Did you understand them okay? Because I'm English, and they're only the next, the next country, and I wanted to
better than Newcastle.
Absolutely.
Newcastle was fun. The people there were lovely, though. The people in Newcastle were lovely. Great reception. The people were awesome to us. But it's funny because when you're from the United States, if you watch TV, you think, well, everybody over there talks like this. No, they don't. It's different. If you come to America, state to state's different. I mean, expressions are different. Accents are different. Lingo's different. It's all learning experience.
Yeah, there's a thing as well. Basically, when you live in the South, anything above London is the North.
Okay, is that the breakdown?
You needed to know that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're in America,
you're not coming up north, and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
If you're in North Carolina, you're still in the South.
Just a little head fuck for everyone,
yeah, pretty much, yes.
Pretty much, yeah. No, but you're talking about Scotland. There was a guy doing an interview with us, and he wanted to go out on the street because he wanted to smoke as well. And he said, "Well, can I ask you a couple of more questions?" And I was like, "Absolutely." And the whole time he's staring at my mouth. He's just staring. I was like, "Are you okay, man?" He goes, "I can't believe these words are coming out of your mouth if I'm in a Western." And I was like, "Okay, thank you very much." I even went more Sam Elliott. I was like, "Oh, dang, man, what are you talking about?" He just lost his mind.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, basically, I live in quite south of England, not far from London. But when I'm going up north, as soon as you've sort of hit London, all the signs on the motorway, the north.
Right.
Yeah.
North.
Yeah, we got to travel around quite a bit with the Sons of Liberty when we were over there last time, and I think it's funny because they were like, "Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to leave here. We're gonna have to drive like 4 hours," and it's like, you can't even get out of North Carolina in 4 hours. What are you talking about? This is gonna be a piece of cake. But you guys don't have the interstates. You got to drive through this little town, and we had Pete Newdeck from the band Vega. He was driving us and driving like a maniac on the wrong side of the road, by the way. And it was just entertaining to ride, because to get that many miles takes a lot longer. But it was
sometimes
still, if you
there was one lane.
Oh yeah.
Through the country, sometimes there was one lane.
Yeah, we asked Pete, so what do you do if you meet another car? Yeah, what do you do if you meet another vehicle? He goes, "Oh, you work it out." Like, okay. I just looked down at my phone and took pictures out the window, and I hope we make it.
I took a video on one of those rides. If anybody finds this, you'll know that our last
exactly. Yeah, we I think we were north. We were above London. We were heading towards north. Scotland. We were up the north. We went up Tewkesbury, and we went this way. Yeah, so it was great. We can't wait to be back.
The little country lanes, it can be quite scary because some people do drive too fast down them as well.
Oh, it was terrifying.
Pete Newdeck.
But I'd do it
Pete
again.
Pete Newdeck drives too fast. Oh yeah, we're going to do it again.
Peter of this parish.
Peter of this parish. Exactly.
Of this parish, yes.
Yeah. Oh, and the band Vega too. If you haven't heard their new record, it's off the hook good. We love British rock and roll. I guess we've actually taken over. We've taken over this conversation. This young lady might actually have some questions.
Did you have any questions for us?
I'm totally happy listening to you.
Oh no! Do not let us take the entire thing over, because we're from the South and we do like to talk.
Yes.
I was just sort of thinking, what sort of stories are you going to come away after you come over again next?
Well, from the first, my biggest takeaways from the first time was how Sons of Liberty could be from England and we could be from America and meet basically through correspondence, and then they're my friends for life now.
I love Sons of Liberty.
Just a wonderful band. They bring it every night, and they're just good people.
They are. I saw them last week, and they are still amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah, we can't wait to hear him with Russ Grimmett. I was a huge fan of his father's. So yeah, it's and he seems to be an absolute freaking crazy guy. So I really can't wait to meet him. But Freddie and Moose oh, I bet. Is he getting his swerve on? Okay, good. I can't wait.
So they're going
Ronnie,
to get
you too.
They're going to get
Ronnie Riddle dance.
There's some good hopping and everything. It's great. And I was down the side of the stage. It was sort of like between the bar and the stage. I was trying to get some pictures of Steve, the drummer, and all of a sudden the barman banged really loudly on the bar. I turned round. Russ basically went past me and then walked along the bar, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
I can't get a picture of Steve now when you're doing that. What a ham! What a showboat! Whatever.
It sounds like something we do.
That type He's exactly right. Yeah, so that's perfect, man. But no, we'd met Freddie through actually Marty met him through Facebook and started a conversation, and it led to well, what if we come over there? And ta-da! For my next trick, we need plane tickets.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got a tour of the two of you. Amazing.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah,
that was great. We're with them again, or we start with Tom. We're together again, and I think that starts in. I know we're with them at Swindon, at the Victoria, the Phoenix, Exeter.
Yeah, we're at the back at the Vix. Yeah,
and we're
with Treehouse and Frome
with them, and then we're
Frome. Yep.
We close out at Maidstone with the festival, but we kick off with another
Tom Kilner,
Tom Kilner's another great act. And
that's what I was talking about with her before you got on, Ronnie. It's like I hadn't really met him yet, but I've checked out his new record and I've seen some videos of him. Yeah, he's a hell of a guitar player, man, and great songwriter. He seems to be going to fit right in with what we've got going on too. Because I think he was actually talking to you maybe about playing with like odd bands or whatever sometimes, and it's great when it fits. And I think him and his cats are going to be in there. I mean, you know, I hope he knows how to take us. We tend to have a little bit of fun and pick and make people family. But I think he's going to handle it just fine.
I think he'll be fine. When I spoke to him, he sounds like a really great guy. I think he'll be quite fun for you all to tour together. That would be really cool.
Well,
I don't think Wes would do it. I don't think Wes would put us with somebody that was going to be like oil and water or something. You know, I think Wes is a great guy, and he's a pretty slick cat. He's got it figured out, I believe. We met him on the tour with Sons last time because he was, he'd come up to us, and this is a funny story. When he watches this, he's gonna be mad at me, but he's like, I'm not working with you guys. I work with the Sons because they're my friends, but I'm gonna promote the tour. And then, he came up after a couple of shows, and he's like, man, I really like you guys. I'm like, no, you're not working with us. I know you're not. and then all of a sudden, we couldn't have a better dude in our corner over there for sure. Because he's working his butt off, and we're thankful for it. So but that all goes back to the Sons of Liberty. There you go again, making friends and good people meeting good people.
Yep.
And that's what look forward to go back, because we met so many good people over there that had never gotten a chance to see us before live, and only seen us on the internet or heard us or whatever, and shake those people's hands and hug their neck and be in the same room together is making connections is what this is all about. I mean, that's what music is.
Oh, indeed. And Wes will have the right people at your gigs. Wes knows what he's doing.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay. I have actually run out of questions.
Oh. Well, that's fine. I mean, I think we've talked over all of it. Are you sure we gave you any kind of time on your show? I'm sorry. We've kind of monopolized the entire time.
You sort of was answering my questions before I asked them, so I was like, okay, I don't need to ask that now.
We have that kind of connection. We have that kind of connection.
But it's good to have good. It's good to be interviewed by somebody that knows how to carry on a conversation. We've done some interviews,
really bad ones. Yeah.
Oh, is it sort of like the stone-faced ones that are just like?
Yeah. Well, that, and it's like it's like a bad Saturday Night Live skit from things like Stuck Between Two Ferns or whatever that Zach Galifianakis said. Oh yeah, so so that was really cool, and then they'll stop and they'll just look at you and we go, what was? It's like, oh my God, Ronnie, take over.
They answer.
Then you do see me get up and
they talk. Some of them just fun. They'll talk, but they've said everything that could be said, and then they turn it over to you, and there's nothing left to say. You just go,
Yeah. They ask a question, and then they answer their own question from their own point of view. That's really not. I think that's in like interviewing 101. No, do not do this. Don't answer your own question.
No.
But no, we just definitely appreciate you taking the time, and hopefully we get you. Going to come out to one of the shows? You're going to come out to all the shows? So. What are you doing?
I'm working out the rest of my calendar because I've just started a new job, so I'm trying to make sure I can see everyone without annoying my new employers.
I understand completely. We were discussing that earlier. You got to find a good one that'll let you get out. Like I said, me and Ronnie have a saying that because he's Ronnie's a teacher. We do what we have to do to be able to do what we want to do.
Exactly. And that I think that really, honestly, it works in our favor because I don't want to venture out there too far, but in a way, it makes us relatable. People always say about us, you guys are just like regular guys. That's right, because we're regular guys. That's what
exactly.
Regular guys with a kick-ass band. So
Exactly.
Get more
Oh, yeah.
people.
And being regular guys, you know more about things to write songs about.
That's absolutely true.
It's going to be about real life,
That's
not just something
relatable.
that you've heard
Yeah,
on the news or something, or
exactly. Oh
got the
yeah,
story from someone else and then made a song.
right.
You're getting it from real life.
Yes.
That's where Ronnie Riddle actually excels. He tells the story. I mean, before I even joined Preacher Stone, I was a Preacher Stone fan because Ronnie writes songs, and I'm like, was he talking about me? What's he talking about? Because it's from a first person perspective, basically, of what's going on, and just so happens you can really relate to it. And then you meet him, and it's totally believable. He's from Rowan County over here in the country somewhere. So
Yeah.
it's
Out there.
I thought he was a Nashville jerk when I first met him because I didn't know him. But I told him in our first, we did a residency for Full Throttle Saloon for a bike week thing, and they had a fancy TV show and all that. But I told him, because had to spend all week together. I said, I've never been so wrong about a person a day in my life. I thought he was just some guy from Nashville writing about my green truck and my tractor and all the Nashville stuff. Now, Ronnie's he's more redneck than I am. He's from Rowan County. Are you kidding me? He has more he has more Southern cred than I do.
That's a title that I hold proudly. I am from Rowan County. I think on
Roco,
that,
baby.
on a note on that, when Marty comes up with a lick, or we get an idea for a song, and I start, one of the fun things for me is listening to the music and go, what should we be talking about here? What does this sound? It's a weird little game to play, but having been in Nashville where everybody sits around and goes, let's write a song about this, and it's going to contain this and this, and if we talk about this, then so and so want to record it, and we get, to me, that's missing the point. To me, if you write what you feel, and I kind of write what we feel collectively as a band, we're so similar. If you write what you feel, you're vulnerable, and people are either going to connect with it or they're not going to connect with it, and that's okay.
No, they're going to hate it. Yeah, either one. Yeah, that's fine.
You can not like me. It's okay not to like me. It's all right. I got enough friends, and I'll be okay. I'll survive. But if you do feel like we feel, that sounded like Frampton, didn't it? But if you do feel like
you got it all real.
Yeah. If you do feel like we feel, then we've made a connection. And that's how you build a following, and that's how you build something bigger, because you're bringing people together, and that's another thing that music is about.
Yes.
And that's one thing about being an independent artist that's really worked in our favor, is we don't have anybody telling us how we should dress and how we should sound and what we should say. And that is such a blessing.
Sorry, my cat just came down and landed on my back. So
it's all right.
That's fine. If my puppy may come around here and start barking because she doesn't recognize your voice, it's okay. I'll let her know that you're not a delivery guy come to kill me dead delivering a package. Saves me from every day. But no, our record label, No Bad Dog, Chuck and Margot we met them on cruises and stuff, and they wanted to get involved in it, and they're just like we are. And they let us do what we need to do because they liked the band. They didn't want to, come in and go, well, if you sounded more like Blackberry Smoke, or if you sounded more like, this or that, because we love all those bands and tour with all those bands. But Preacher Stone's got their own niche and have ever since Marty and Ronnie put this thing together. It's just with this lineup having been together for so long, it's not their band, it's our band. It's your band.
Exactly, and it's good that they are letting you be who you are. Because like you said, there's so many times where, record companies are like, you should wear this, or you should do songs that sound like this, or you should tour this country, or, do this in your show.
Oh yeah,
I've been there, done that. Yeah, I have been there. It's like, oh no, you don't need to wear that. You need to wear this, and it's like, no, I'm not much of a gold lame kind of guy, so no, thank you. It's okay.
When I was in Nashville, they'd send you right down to this store called Chess King.
All right.
You're like, no,
no, it's okay.
Early on, it was one of the funniest things Marty Hill's ever done.
Oh yeah, I love this.
We had this guy early on that was going to be our press guy, right? And he tells me that I'm wearing these rodeo shirts with biker boots and jeans, and I had a bandana around my head. And he said, you need to change the way you dress because it's confusing. And I said, I call it truck driver chic, and I was just messing with him. And he said something else. And I said, you don't know anything about you're not a Southern boy, are you? And he goes, well, no, I'm not. And I was like, well, what you just did by telling me not to wear this, you have guaranteed that I'm going to wear this.
That I'm going to wear
forever.
this every time.
And the funny thing, Marty, was our logo with the horns and the guns and all. We didn't, with the beginning, we didn't have that. That came later. And we're trying to, figure out what we're going to do. So we meet with this guy. And I'll be honest with you, to tell you the story, I didn't know Marty that well then because it was just started. We were just brand new working together. And we're sitting there with this guy in some frou-frou coffee place or whatever talking. And all of a sudden, Marty goes on this tangent. And I'm sitting there and Marty goes, you know what I was thinking? And they're taking notes, man. This man and this woman are taking notes. Marty goes, I'm thinking we need dragonflies. The dragonfly means a lot to me. And I think the dragonfly should be a focal point of what we're doing. A dragonfly and sunflowers. I think it was sunflowers. And these people are just, I'm sitting there going, and Marty had me going. Marty was so serious. I'm thinking, what the hell are you thinking? And when they left and it was over, he looked at me and he goes, you think they like the dragonfly and the sunflowers? I thought, I think we got fired.
We come out with horns and guns. Exactly.
But it was funny because we've just been, like I said, we've just been so blessed. I mean, and to have Marty call me one night when we're trying to come up with a band name, and we had some of the worst band names in the world, and everybody always wants to ask, how did the name Preacher Stone come about? Well, it's real simple. Marty was taking part in what we refer to sometimes as the devil's lettuce, and he was watching a Clint Eastwood movie, Pale Rider, and everybody called Clint Eastwood's character Preacher, and Marty I like Preacher. And he looked at his stone fireplace and went, Preacher Stone. And then he calls me in the middle of the night. Phone rings. I got the name. What is it? He said, Preacher Stone. I was like, you damn sure do. Can't argue with that one.
Yeah.
Now, how do we make the dragonfly and the sunflower spit here?
Exactly. That's funny.
I love that. I wonder if those two people went away and was like, dragonfly and a sunflower.
They're like, how in the hell are we going to make that work? Whatever.
I just remember, I'm not mentioning any names, but I just remember they had this logo that they wanted us to look at, and it was the Transformer logo. It was the Transformer head, like the toy Transformers, robots in disguise. I'm like, that's a lawsuit right there waiting to happen.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God.
We've got interesting.
Some people's original ideas are not all that original. So, you got to watch out.
Yeah. But I love how you got the name. That is just brilliant.
That is nothing but the truth. And there's no way to clean that up.
Yeah,
I mean, we can leave out the devil's lettuce part, but that won't be accurate.
Oh no, he was high. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I'll leave that in. That's fine. That makes it better.
You can tell Suzy that she seems cool. It's okay.
I'm okay.
I think she's got plenty of time to bleep out anything that we've overstepped because we've actually monopolized almost 40 minutes of your time.
I'm not bleeping anything out. This is all going.
I love it. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, you better make it out to the show. I'm sure we're going to get along just fine.
Oh yeah.
Love to meet you and buy you a beer. And oh yeah.
Sorry.
I said I can already tell you're one of us.
I'm already family.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, Wes said we were going to love you, and Alex, I did watch your interview with Tom, and I was like, oh yeah, she's not going to be one of those. So tell me about the band, and we'll sit there. You know, she prod you along when you don't have anything to say, but you know, me and Ronnie always have lots and lots and lots to say. So sorry about all that.
No, I love hearing stuff of like that, just like your experiences in record. I am not musical at all, but I
Mm,
appreciate music and I appreciate musicians, which is why I started the blog.
I
So,
understand.
so you telling me your whole story, how your process, it's all just magical to me.
It's not all that magical. It takes work, hard work, and then more work, and then when you're tired, you keep working. You got to stay in the game, you know. Unless you're going to be on like a little game show and like sing for somebody, and they're going to make you a famous. But then you get voted off a show, and then nobody remembers you anymore. So I got asked about that kind of stuff, the business and all the digital formats and stuff. Just we record so we can play live and sell you the record, and so you can take it home with you.
Tell your
Hello,
friends
Sean.
so they'll come see us next time.
I will
Exactly.
do my absolute
Or they'll
best.
buy the record. Yeah.
That's
Doing an interview, brother. I'll be right with you. Actually, here's something you can put in your thing. I have chipmunks burrowing underneath my house, and my guy Sean Irish just showed up to. We've trapped 2 of the little cute bastards. They got to get out. They've got to go out. We're not poisoning them and killing them, but we've
they
caught
should
like
be
12
relocated.
squirrels so far. Oh yeah, no, he says he takes them to big, nice, fancy neighborhoods and lets them out.
Are chipmunks that much of an issue?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they bore in the ground. I mean, they're cute and everything, but yeah, once they come into inside the walls of your house, they don't know the difference between dirt and electrical wiring and insulation or anything. Yeah, because they want to use stuff to build nests.
No,
And I
right.
tried all the stuff. You're supposed to be able to spray them with mint. You don't want to kill them. You don't want to do that. You got no, hell no. I'm out there with a shotgun. I'm waiting. You stick your head up, you little bastard. Come on. And I'm trying to kill Chip and Dale, but luckily, no, it's a humane thing. They're trapping them. They're getting them out. So
That was really weird. I was just thinking I'm going to look at Chip and Dale in a different way now, and then you said
They're grossly misrepresented in cartoons.
No, yeah, my wife was like, no, don't hurt them. I'm like, okay, you're gonna pay for all the rewiring of all the air conditioning up underneath when they make this nice little nest right in the middle of your air conditioning. And yeah, she goes, okay, never mind, they gotta go. So yeah,
she has a priority.
home ownership. Yeah. Home ownership changes everything. I mean, come on now.
Like I said, my dog is still.
I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you, Suzy. We'll ship them to the UK, and you can have some nice Southern American chipmunks, Chip and Dale. That's perfect.
Yeah, I will be calling them Chip and Dale, most definitely.
Give my West Highland Terrier about another 6 months, Jim, and I'll loan her out.
Well, that's
to you.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Poor. Yeah, you had one that was already ripe for hunting, and bless her little heart, she passed. But
yeah,
you need to get little Ruby Star trained up and bring her over here. I've got work for her.
I love this so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
you had no way of knowing that this was going to go down the chipmunk road. I mean,
well, Sean just pulled up, and I didn't want to talk to somebody off camera and be all unprofessional and everything. He can bring one of them up here. We can give him this spotlight and fame before he goes to a rich neighborhood.
Yeah, give him to the richer people. They've got money to do their rewiring.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, look how cute! It's digging a hole underneath the foundation of my house.
It's a great business model. It's a great business model to take them to a rich neighborhood. I mean, that's a great idea.
Yep. Oh, we only got the one. I see him carrying it out there. There's only the one. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this. The trials, adulting sucks. I don't want to worry about chipmunks and bills and all that. And paying this guy to come trap them. I want to come to the UK and play rock and roll. We start with Tom in Bristol, playing a place that we've never been. We played Thekla with the Sons of Liberty. Love that venue. But I think where are we at, Ronnie? I'm trying to bring it up.
Louisiana.
My phone froze up.
We're at the
Louisiana. The Louisiana in Bristol. Mm-hmm. And then where are we going, Ronnie? Do you have a list in front of you?
The Patriot and
Crumlin. Okay. Oh, thank you,
Or the
brother.
Patriot,
All
excuse
right.
me. And
Patriot. You have to say
we go
it.
to
Yeah.
Litchfield for
Yes.
Feathers Inn. Then we're in Swindon at the Victoria, which I love the Victoria. That was
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We love the Vic.
blast.
The Vic's always a fun. Oh, yeah. 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 Some of the
First
best
time
shots
in,
that we got.
we're the first time in the Phoenix at Exeter.
Mhm.
And then we're in Frome.
Oh my.
And I don't have that venue written down, so that makes me a bad person. And
it's
then
a treehouse.
Stone, it's where the treehouse?
Yeah, treehouse. I believe that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, Susie. I'm sorry. I don't. My phone's froze up. I had some cheat sheets over here off camera, all professional, sitting right by my Yingling beer, but it's froze up. But the main thing's the Made of Stone Festival. We're goodness gracious at the people we were playing with on that Sunday. My gosh, Mr. Big and Living Color and Larkin Poe. I mean, come on, man. Forget about it. What a fantastic festival. We met one of those guys actually at Thekla the first night we were over there, and he was like, "Well, would you guys be interested in playing it?" Of course, we're interested in playing it. Now, I just thought it was going to be just some little local deal, us and Sons, and maybe a couple of other British acts. I didn't know they were bringing in our heroes from over here. I'm gonna talk to Billy Sheehan and Mr. Big, see if we just can't fly over with those guys or fly home with them, something. I mean, it's bound to be better than the Preacher Stone plane.
But do you know what makes Made of Stone even better though? It's
What's
my
that?
hometown.
Are you from Maidenstone?
And there's
yeah.
no reason why you can't come to a show.
Exactly.
And it's on a Sunday. It's not my fault if you feel like crap on Monday. Actually, it's so far away now. Yes, exactly. You've got plenty of time. No, I've got a dentist appointment that morning.
We've all got to work tomorrow, Suzy.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, no, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, I can't believe they got us hooked up with it. Now everybody we've met from over there has just been super supportive, just gracious as all can be, and we feel lucky to be able to do it, and we're going to come over and do what we do, and hopefully a handful of folks will like it, and we'll come back because that's our plan.
I can't wait. I need you to come over so that I can see you.
Done.
We're coming.
Done.
And we're not only that, we're
going
to play in your hometown.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So I can get drunk and get a taxi home, so it's fine.
Perfect. Yeah, we have a driver. We'll have him drop you off on our way back to the hotel. Perfect. I like it.
Love it. Okay, I will let you guys go. I'll let you deal with chipmunks.
Yep. No, it's all. Yeah. No, I've got a guy for that. Sean Irish is his name.
Excellent. I love that. Okay.
But no, we damn sure appreciate you having us on, Suzy, and all the best.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon. But folks can go to preacherstoneband.com and find out what they need to find out. They can order. Quite a few folks have pre-ordered the record off of that. I mean, coming. You know how much it costs to ship stuff to the UK. Sorry about all that, but people are wanting it. We got the CDs came in. We're very excited. Waiting on the vinyl. The vinyl hasn't reached us yet, but we've got until the 29th to get it in. So
yeah.
But
You've still got plenty of time.
Oh yeah, but you've been most gracious, and we appreciate you having us.
Thank you for coming and talk to me. I have had so much fun talking to you.
Great, we've enjoyed it. We won't bring you a chipmunk though. They don't.
Well, I'm putting it in your bag. I'm gonna put it in your bag.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what customs will think of that.
I want Ronnie to explain while he's got a damn chipmunk in his bag. That'd make it even better story.
My emotional support animal.
Exactly. You can't. Oh yeah, in today's world, you can't say anything about that. You can't be chipmunk shaming. You can't be chipmunk shaming.
I'm getting that put on a t-shirt. Chipmunk shaming. Oh my
god. That's it. Yeah, just big white block letters so everyone can read. That's exactly right. Don't you chipmunk shame me, mate.
I will see you guys soon.
Thank you so much,
Suzy. Thank you so much.
Good luck with the album. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Everyone's going to. Well, I've listened to some of the tracks. It sounds amazing.
Oop.
So I hope that everyone else
Thank
enjoys
you.
it as much as I have.
Thank you.
Suzy, it's been an absolute pleasure, darling. You have a good evening, and we'll
Indeed.
talk to you soon.
I will speak to you soon.
Okay.
See you later, guys. Bye bye
Take care.
bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.